I can't get it open. No. I can't. I ain't gonna pass. I don't. Oh, there we go. Should have had a child do it for me, I guess. Have the Kathy open it. Ugh. Yeah, I should have. As far as I know, I'll be on tomorrow morning, but I don't know yet because I'm starting to lose my voice. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm starting to lose my voice, so I can't talk in the morning. Well, I'm glad you waited 15 minutes to see my sexy voice. I've been waiting for weeks to see you there, 802. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Junkyard, Bobby? Ugh. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm losing my voice for something. Gonna be a blessing in disguise for her. Well, Bobby, if I ain't on by 6:40, then go ahead and start one. It depends on how I'm feeling in the morning. If I'm still, if I'm not feeling good at 6:15 or 6:30 or whatever, I'm not getting out of bed. I'm doing okay, other than I'm losing my voice for some reason. So. No. I did some canning today. I sure did. I canned 3 quarts of chili, 2 quarts of onion soup, 1 quart of taco soup, and 1 quart of ham broth. So, had a full canner. So, I'm going to make, I've got like 2.5 pounds of burger, or yeah, about 2 pounds of burger, I guess. I'm going to make a big pan of hamburger soup with it, with vegetables and some potatoes, mixed vegetables and some potatoes. I'm not putting any noodles or anything in it, and I'm going to probably, I'll have that for, nobody eat it, so I'll eat a couple of days on that, and then I'll can that. So they don't like my concoctions. That's okay. I'll eat it. So. Hello, gorgeous. No. That's how it goes. First your money, then your clothes. No, I don't. Somebody's going to get it. You got it? I got it. You get it. So how are you doing, 802? Nice to see you here. Excuse me. Sorry about that, but I'm trying the best I can. I did a partial video this morning of the canning. And I didn't show any, doing the canning or put it in the jars. Everybody already done that, seen that, and all that other stuff. I'm just going to show you what the end result is. I have to check that out. Total idiots? Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Zion.
I've seen that before. Garbage can. Yeah. Can't get the empty. Watch this. Beat the living hell out of it. He's a nice guy. You guys got to watch it. It's pretty funny. I think it's actually put on because, I did that a couple times. I never ripped the mailbox out, but I beat the living hell out of the trash can. I've thrown it and packed it away. I've thrown it behind their house. I've thrown it over their house. So, Brad, good evening. Christy, good evening. You're looking lovely as ever. Jennifer Bearden, how are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. So, hi, Tammy. You're looking lovely as ever. Hey. No. I am starting to lose my voice, so I don't know what's going on with it, but need some lemon and honey and a hot toddy. That's what I need. Yeah, that is funny about that garbage truck there, junkyard. Been a lot of stuff I've done when I was a garbage man. I was up in Tecumseh one day, and Tecumseh is unlimited. So I'm in there, I'm on the back of the truck, I'm throwing stuff, we get to this pile. I mean, this thing is huge. It's probably 20 feet long, 5-6 feet high, 10-15 feet deep. So the driver, he's out there with me, and we're throwing stuff away, and couches and chairs and appliances, washer, dryer, refrigerator, motorcycle, garbage cans and stuff like that. Bed springs, beds, mattresses, box springs, motorcycle for sale sign. Well, they should have never put that motorcycle in with a pile of stuff, I'm telling you. Yeah. I threw away a motorcycle that was for sale. So it is sad. It is sad, Jennifer. It really is. Yeah. Getting back to that motorcycle, though, we got called about it. They said, "Hey, did you throw a motorcycle away?" I said, "Yeah." "Why did you?" I said, "It was in a pile of stuff." Well, the guy said he had it for sale. I said, "Yeah, we found the for sale sign after we threw away 99% of the garbage. It was buried underneath everything else." No, they never did pay the guy for it. So. And just after 2 o'clock, yeah. You know what? Oh well. I've done a lot of stuff. People try to throw out paint cans. So I try to throw out paint cans. And I'd take the paint cans. I'm not stupid. I can pick up a garbage bag and tell you pretty much what's in it. And I'd take it, open it up, grab the paint can, put it in my yard, throw the trash away. Next week, be the same damn thing. They'd hide it in other bags. I'd pull them out, put them on the yard, After like 4 weeks of this stuff, I just decided I would get smarter. And I knocked the cans over on the garage or on the driveway, stomped the lids off them, and let the paint run down his driveway. I figured there. Now I can take the cans next week because they're going to be dry because there's nothing in it. So, oh yeah, he got upset on that. So, but oh well. They get over that shit. Problem solved, you're right. I could have been a nice guy. And I could have put the paint cans behind their car so when they backed up, it squirted all over their car. I could have been a nice guy, did that. Then I used to do roll-off. Well, when we'd be low on cans, or roll-off boxes, and you had a removal. Hold on a second. Yes, Jennifer, I was a garbage man for 25 years. But anyways, with roll-off boxes, usually, because roll-off boxes are expensive, so you only have so many. So you do your removals in the morning, so you have roll-off boxes to deliver during the day and to switch out with. So in the mornings, I would go do the removals, the dump and removes. People get all sorts of butt hurt when you're knocking on their door at 6 o'clock in the morning saying, "Hey, move your car so I can get the roll-off box out of here." They don't like that, being woken up in their PJs. Well, I figured, what the hell? If I had to be up, they should too. So, it's just no more than fair. So, and they're told when they sign the contract, we'll pick up between 6 and midnight. Well, I've been lots of places I've picked up at midnight in the morning. And running front loader, the ones that dump over the top. When you go to commercial businesses, you start at 3 o'clock in the morning, 2:30, 3 o'clock. Because you want to get through all them stores before they get the parking lots full. That's worse when they start filling up, after 9 o'clock. You're hoping to do places that don't have, very big parking lots, they don't have a lot of customers. Or you want to do places that's got great big parking lots and, access roads to behind the stores. But the in and out traffic, that's where it sucks. When you come in and out of the parking lot all day long, and especially during when everybody's up and running. But those were the days. All hail Kevin Helming. All hail Kevin Helming. That's right. Hey, man, you ain't got time to sleep. You'll get all the sleep you need when you're dead. I have never come across a dead person. But we did have a guy we called the bum killer. Well, okay, I can't go into that, but he did find a dead one. So we had one guy, I used to do the City of Monroe, and we had one guy that was doing it before me, and he quit doing it because of this. He pulled up to a can, and how you dump them like this, like pull into a can, picked it up, and there laid a guy behind the can. He said, "Oh, God." He killed him. So he's sitting there freaking out. He calls on the two-way radio, and this is before the cell phones, and they call the police. And the police get over there, and they look at the guy, and they start kicking him. Get up, get up. It was a bum that fell asleep behind the dumpster. I'm sure I have hauled dead ones before, but if you're good at what you do, you'll never find them. Boyd's World, hey boy, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Yeah, it's still, if you come across the corpse, it's called necrophilia. So. I've done a lot of stuff, man, as a garbage man. I've seen a lot, done a lot, been there, done that. Me and the former manager, operations manager, or general manager, if you want to call him that, we didn't get along. He hated me and I hated him even worse. So one day I'm in the, I'm getting ready to go, and they get a phone call, and next thing you know, they come out and they say, "Hey, need you to take a roll-off truck. I want you to head up north on this road, and there is a parking area just past there. I need you to pull in there and wait." I said, "For what?" "Don't worry about it. Just sit there and wait until we get a hold of you." I said, "Okay." So I drove 115 miles one way. I get up there. I'm sitting and I sit all day. I got the heat on, got my feet kicked up, got the radio on, having a good old time, making money hand over fist, just sitting there. About 8 hours goes by and they call me on the two-way radio. They said, Keith, yeah, you can come on back now. I said, well, what the hell did I come up here for? Don't worry about it. Just come on back. We don't need you up there no more. So, about 2.5 hours later, I get back. I come walking in. I said, what the hell was the big deal? You guys had me go that far away. I said, well, we got a phone call this morning that they were firing the general manager. And they wanted you as far away as possible. I said, why is that? And I said, because they knew if you knew that he was getting fired, you was going to kick his ass. And they'd have to fire you too. So I ended up sitting there for 8 hours and come back. I said, no, I wouldn't have kicked his ass. I'd have packed his shit and got him out of there though. So yes, I've hauled a lot of biohazard. I've hauled liquid human waste, sewer. Used to do that all the time. Used to go to the dog pounds and pick up the dog waste. I've hauled dead dogs. I've hauled dead animals. What else have I hauled? Asbestos. I've hauled chemicals, hazardous waste. No. I would have helped him go. You're right, Junkyard. I seen him about 5 years later. I was at the other job. I was working at the trucking company down there in Toledo. He comes pulling in like he owns the place, hops out of the car like he's got not a care in the world. And I'm sitting there fueling up my set of doubles. And I look at him, I yell out his name. And I could have swore you could have heard him shit himself. He turns around and looks. I said, well, hi, how are you doing? Oh, fine, I'm fine. So, yeah. She comes in the liquid form too there, Kevin. Yeah.
Get it on.
Nasty Pislosi, yep. Oh. Did you see where Lou Dobbs reported that Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer were part of the ones that were getting bribes from the Mexican cartel to keep the border open? Imagine that.
We're talking about female.
I can't help it. I'm losing my voice.
Shit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm losing my voice.
Baker.
Baker. Why don't you put the hands around my throat and choke it out of me?
Let's do.
Yeah, I used to do the sewage treatment plants. Boy, I tell you what. Yeah, she had to clap the other night. You're right, Junkyard.
What are you calling your mommy for?
Anyways, yeah, I used to haul sewage treatment plants and all that other stuff, You named it, I've hauled it. So. Best stuff I ever hauled was hazardous waste out of Youngstown, Ohio. Went down there and picked up a 10-yard roll-off box with a 7-axle trailer. No, 3-axle trailer. Because you're only allowed 7 axles past Toledo. 3-axle trailer. Went down there and picked up a 10-yard roll-off box. It had a piece of concrete in it about the size of a regular dining room table. That was about it. And it was tarped already. It was in a big plastic bag, all taped up. All you had to do is pick up the roll-off box. You dropped one and picked the other one up. And away you went. I do 3 loads a day like that. Had to run clear up to Bellevue, Michigan. But there was nothing. You ran down there, you spent 5 minutes there picking it up, and you spent 5 minutes dumping. They never held you up. They let you come right on in, dump, then go. Made good money doing that. Hell, that paid like $250 a load. Yeah, she's had the clap for years. Too bad she didn't have some fixing them the other night. She was chasing them dentures around inside that mouth all day long. Oh, yeah? Yeah, sometimes they don't load you right. And then it's your fault, yeah, because they didn't load you right. I wasn't there. Well, you should have been. Well, you know. That's funny. I used to go to Monroe Fermi. That's the nuclear power plant in Monroe. I used to go there all the time. We'd go in there and pick up stuff. And if you had to go in, you had to walk through all these metal detectors and everything else, and then they had to scan you for radioactivity in the whole 9 yards. They scanned you coming in, they scanned you coming out. That paid good money. Just to pick up the, they had 32 8-yard cans there. I got paid by the yard. I got, I think I got, if I'm correct, 84 cents a yard or something like that for every yard I picked up. So 84 times 8. That's what I would get paid. Well, you go to some of these, you go to that Fermi. I went to that Fermi 5 days a week. I could go there, dump every one of them garbage cans, every one of them, and wouldn't pick up 500 pounds of garbage. And I was getting paid damn near $7 a piece for them. Good money. No. Hey, it's Brandy. Good morning, or good evening, Brandy. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Wisconsin Greg, good to see you. Yep, she admitted it herself. But if she would have been junkyard, if she would have been an Indian, that would have confirmed that some drunken Indian had mated with a buffalo. It sure would have. Well, Jennifer, I used to haul them. The guy I bought my house from was in the mortuary removal service, and I would go with him to go pick them up. I probably did 20 or 30 with them, at least. Sometimes it's neat, sometimes it isn't. We went to an accident scene one time, had to go out with rubber gloves and white suits and start picking up parts all over the field. So, hello, Rosanna. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. When you're picking up bones and fingers and stuff like that. This guy had cancer really bad, and they already put the port in him, and he wasn't going to make it. And he decided, he wasn't going to live that way. So he went down this one road about 120 miles an hour, cranked the wheel to the right, and he might have did 30 or 40 rollovers. By the time it was said and done, there wasn't much left of this guy. He was dead, probably after the second time it rolled. But he was in a million pieces all over the place. In fact, they sent us back because we didn't have all of them the first time. Don't I trade those? There you go. Hey, could you hold these for me? He ain't doing nothing. I've hauled, guys in plastic bags. They had jaundice so bad they were contaminated, and that's what it said right on the bag: human contaminated. We would take them to the mortuary removal or to the mortuary, and 90% of the time, I don't think they were showed. I think they were cremated because they were contaminated so bad, and they were put in heavy plastic bags, sealed, and then taped, and they had the evidence sealed bags. They had them all, had them in that taped and stuff, so nothing could get out. Nail, I guess. There you go. I had to poke a hole in them donuts somehow there, junkyard. Excuse me while I powder my nose real quick. That's 2 quarts jokes. That's right. That's right. Also known as blow my nose powder. Yeah. I did some. For those that are just coming in, I did some canning today. I didn't do the video of me, filling the jars up and putting the rings on and all that. Everybody's seen that a million times. I did a little talk about what I was canning, and then I did a little 20-second video showing the jars on the counter. And tomorrow I will bring the jars over here and put them in front of the laptop on the camera there, and talk about each jar or each. I did 3 different things, or actually 4. Excuse me. I did 4 different things. I did chili. I did taco soup, onion soup, and ham broth. So I talk about, I'll show you each one of them and talk about it. That'll be the end of the video. So. That's right. That can be arranged. That's right. You know what? If I ever, yes, I've had wild rice and chicken soup. It is good. In fact, I wanted to do. I've got a couple of chickens that are thawing out right now. Those rotisserie. I got a couple more of them now. I got them thawing out. Thinking about deboning those and making some chicken and vegetable and chicken and rice soup and canning that. So I think I'm gonna start making soup maybe 1 or 2 or 3 of my meals a week. I love soup. The homemade soup's a lot better than store-bought soup for you. And it's got a hell of a lot less calories. And I'm trying to use less sodium broth and stuff like that, so that'll be healthier for me. No. No. But the wine's still doing good. Right after I got off in the live stream this morning, had the doorbell ringing. And Kathy said, somebody's here. And she looked out the window. She said, what's a construction truck? And the guy that owns the house across the street, he was here. Not the guy that lives there and is buying the house, but the guy that owns the house. So I went over and opened the door, and he said, "Hey." I said, "Yeah." He said, "The Beverly Hillbillies across the street are moving." I said, "Okay." "Why is that?" He said, "I don't know. But I'm getting tired of being sued by the city for all the junk that's in the yard. And, they're moving." Well, the house is pretty much trashed. But I did tell him, I said, you get that house cleaned up, let me come look at it. I think my son would be interested in it, and that way he's close enough to the house that, mama can watch the kids if she needs to, but he's got his own place. So he said, but it'd probably be a month or so before he gets in there, gets the house cleaned up and, everything out of there so we can look at it. That's right, Kevin. If you, yeah. So, we're going to go look at it. And if it's something, I'm sure that I've known the guy for, 45, 50 years almost. We'll talk price and, see what we can get it for. I told him whatever it's going to be on a land contract. He said, "Oh, no problem." So, because no bank is going to loan money on this house. I mean, it needs a lot of work. The roof is okay, and the outside of the house is okay, but it needs a lot of work done on the inside. So. Yes, I canned chili about 2 months ago, and I canned chili today there, Jennifer. I've never canned beef stew yet, but somebody was asking me about that one time. They said, if you're going to can beef stew, how would you thicken it up? And while you're canning it, because you can't put flour doesn't do good. Neither does cornstarch while you're canning. Doesn't do good in a canner. And this is what I told them: if it was me, and I was going to can beef stew, I'd put a couple tablespoons of instant mashed potatoes in the bottom of the stew, of the jar. Pour in my stew, put the lid on it, and can it. Now those instant potatoes are going to thicken. They're going to take moisture out of that stew, and they're going to thicken. And what you're going to get is actually a better gravy because it's going to be with potatoes in it. I'm doing good, Space Monkey. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. That's right. It's hard to be a performing monkey without an audience here, Christy. So. There you go. You just uncanned it. There you go. By uncanning, you mean you opened it up and started cooking it? Well, you didn't have to retract your message there, Space Monkey. You didn't say anything wrong. Huh. That's right. And she'd call you a liar anyways if you didn't do it, if you did it right. So. But Jennifer, that's how I would do my beef stew if I did it. As like they say, flour doesn't can well, and neither does cornstarch. But there's other things you can use to thicken it up with, but I'm not a chemist. So. Yes, I've made potato soup. I've never canned it, but I've made potato soup. My wife usually makes it. She makes it with a milk broth instead of water. We use milk, which makes it a nice, nice hearty soup with butter and onions and potatoes. And most of the time, it is Polish kielbasa in there. Potato soup is good, isn't it? Or ham. So. You can make that. That's good. It's not that hard. You just peel your potatoes, cube them up into about the same size shape, and put them in some water, boil them for a little bit, rinse them off real good, get some of the starch out of there, or soak them, rinse them, soak them, rinse them, and then put them in some boiling water and boil them just for a little bit to get them started. When you do that, then, she does a milk broth. So, usually a couple gallons of milk, she makes a big one. A couple gallons of milk, potatoes, onions, and sausage. And, I don't know, half a pound or so of butter. And let it all cook together till the potatoes are tender and the onions are done. So. Yeah, thicken it up. A lot of times, if you're going to thicken up a potato soup, get your immersion blender, stick it down in there and just blend up some of the mashed potatoes down there, stir it up before you put the meat in, and then put the meat in. That way that'll help thicken it up. So. It'd be cheap if you made it at her place. Or she could come make it at your place. Look who followed me home, honey. Can I keep her? No. I don't know. So. I'll tell you what, about 15 years ago, neighbor used to walk around the house with the shades up about this high, off the bottoms of the windows. Used to walk around naked all the time. You'd see the bottom half of her. She come over one day in a string bikini. And I'm sitting there looking at her. And I'm sitting, I'm in my driveway standing there. And she come up to me and she said, I'll do anything for $100. I said, I've seen you walk around. I bet you would. She said, yeah, I'll do anything for $100. I walked in the garage. I come back out, handed her a paintbrush and a bucket, and said, here, paint the house. I hope that couch is available. Yeah. Hopefully she won't put you in the bedroom with the damn window open there, Kevin. I heard she got it shut, but you never can tell. It might be back open again. Hey, Baldy. Oh. So, anybody got anything they want to talk about? For those that didn't hear it already, Bama Grits passed away. I haven't heard the official word, but they were gonna. The thing was this morning at when I seen it at 6 o'clock. It was posted 6 hours prior to that, and said that they were going to discontinue her treatment. So And I'm assuming that she was on life support, so I don't know. You know, sometimes people can go for days without life support. So hopefully that didn't happen. I can't. I can't foresee anybody sitting there suffering. So. Does it? That's right. But my thoughts and prayers are with the family. Oh. Yeah, they're worth a nickel more now. That's right. Single most biggest jump in last 50, 60 years or something like that. Oh. I haven't had a chance to even check my email today. I've been busy, busy, busy. Oh. Huh. I just seen. I'm not going to do that craft show this weekend because I'm still hurting. And she just sent me another message saying they have another one scheduled for April 6th. So, um, you know, I said, okay, keep me in mind. I'll do that one. Oh. Well, they make a profit if they just got Amazon to start paying what they're, the paying to ship. Amazon's screwing them over, man. Because Amazon's not paying the standard rate that everybody else is paying. They're paying like $4 a package cheaper. If they were paying the $7.95 if it fits, it ships just like everybody else would, or the $11.95 or the $14.95 or the $22.95 or whatever the hell it is, the United States Postal Service probably would be in money. Because you can bet Amazon's charging you what they should be charged, what the post office is charging them. That's all extra income for Amazon. If the post office should be charging them $22.50 to ship it, they're going to charge you $22.50 to ship it, regardless if they're paying $22.50 or not. Oh, let's not forget the handling fee that they're getting too. That handling fee is, hey, looky here. Joe Schmo wants this one. I'll give him this one. Oh, he wants another one, but I'm going to have to charge him extra now because I have to reach up there a second time. What did he make you, Kevin? Oh. Did he make you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Or bologna sandwich? You better keep them. First thing is, did he wash his hands first? You know, Kevin, did he wash his hands? Huh? Oh. Well, that's pretty cool. Bowl of potato salad with a glass of milk. Did you put some Louisiana hot sauce on it? I love potato salad with Louisiana hot sauce on it. That's what I put on mine. I put that stuff on. I can't say it. They do in the commercial, but they bleep it out. I put that bleep on everything. Yeah, it's too young to serve beer.
Okay.
Yeah, try it on there, man. I love Louisiana hot sauce on potato salad.
No. Make him lift the seat or lift the toilet. Be like a boy.
No. I don't really like the store-bought potato salad too much because they don't get the potatoes done, man. They're still crunchy. They're still crunchy.
So,
But it's the thought that counts. I thought when you said he made you dinner, I thought he left the menu to the pizza place and the phone next to your chair. Yeah. I don't mind if they're not, I don't mind if they're big chunks, but I want them done. So you're not eating the raw potato. You know.
Yes, Sergeant, I don't throw it to you.
Adventures of Denlo Don. How are you doing, brother? Nice to have you here. Good to see you.
Go teach him that.
That's one thing I've actually never made was potato salad. I've never made it. I've never made it from scratch. I like the Mayo potato salad. I like the mustard potato salad. Either one's great with Louisiana Frank's. I put that beep on everything sauce. Yeah. And I like macaroni salad. I like that with tuna fish in it. I like it with tuna fish in it and chunks of Colby cheese or cheddar cheese in it. Right, it is. Oh. I made pork cutlets tonight for dinner. Mama made mashed potatoes, and it was a leftover night. There was macaroni and cheese, goulash, and hot dogs. And I made a pork gravy to go with the mashed potatoes and the pork cutlets. That's right. He loves you, Kevin. You know that. Hi, Papa. His little eyes probably light right up when you come home, don't they? And I used to be the same way when Kathy would come home and uh, unlock the chain and then drop the ladder down in the pit and let me come on up. I was so happy to see her. You know, sometimes I got, a half hour, 45 minutes, a couple hours, and then right back down there and chain back up again. But, you got to take what you can get. Especially when it's unexpected. Yeah. I don't know. I can't see how many people are here. For some reason, that's not working again. It's not working now. Good evening, Kathy Miller. You're looking lovely as ever. Did you offer to fix her flat there, junkyard? My son called and said he had to, my youngest, he had to take his pickup to a garage today. Started shaking real bad and smelling like burning rubber. And he took it to a garage, and they pulled the wheel off, and the brake caliper had seized up on it. So, it was probably just flat on the bottom. Well, thanks, Greg. I appreciate that. No cell signal in the valley? Yeah. Have you seen that video I shared there, junkyard, of the elevator? The old guy and his son and wife come pulling up in a farm tractor. Never been to town before. The wife is doing something. The old man and the kids start walking. They come up on this elevator, and this old lady walks in. And next thing you know, the elevator door opens up again, and here comes this good-looking woman comes walking out in a miniskirt. Guy grabs his kid and says, "Go get your mother." No. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Brandon Ray, how you doing? Nice to have you here. That was a pretty cool video. Let's see if I can find it real quick, and I'll put the link up for it. I did save it, I believe. I saved it. Maybe I didn't. No, I don't see it. I'm sorry. I thought I saved it, but I didn't, evidently. That's right. And I tell you what, this tendonitis or whatever the hell it is called, it's just really kicking me. What are you doing, Pumpkin? No, you got pajamas on. No, you're not coming this way. Go. No. Oh, I bet she wasn't too happy with him. Huh. Green Bay Wacky is live. Just had to thank everyone. Jamin Blog, Death Egg. Watch Creators Alliance in 30 minutes live. No. Like I said, I might not be on in the morning. If I'm not there by 6:40 or something like that, Bobby Sprinkle's gonna be running one. I can't, if I can't talk, there ain't no sense of being on there. What do you want me to do? Just look at you. I can look pretty though. I can just sit there and say, We all know I can look pretty. Hell, y'all know I can do that. No. I'm not just another pretty face, You sound better already? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was a constant beating. I don't know. Gretchen. Oh my gosh. She is something. She sure is. I just wanted to say, listen to her. Where's the little boy at? Shoot the Crap just went live. No money for scammers. A mail delivery, you might have. Hell, I don't know. Could have. But after I got done talking to the guy that owns a place next door, I made Mama some eggs and toast. She likes her eggs over medium, but she likes them crispy on the bottoms. So you got to get the oil scorching hot. Okay. Then you put the eggs in there. And you let them crisp on the bottom. Then you take a spatula and start sprinkling, fanning the oil over the top of the eggs to get them to cook on top. Because you don't flip them. You leave them in there and you let them crisp on the bottom. But you don't want to cook them to where they're hard either. You want them medium. So that's how you do it. She said, I've made her eggs 2 days in a row. There. 2 days in a row. And both days, she said they were excellent. I got an attaboy. I did. No. And I made mine. I let the oil cool down. I made mine. And then right when I was done, I put them on my paper plate. And I sprinkled some of them imitation bacon bits from the Dollar Tree on them. Oh, I'm telling you, they're made by McCormick. They are excellent on eggs and toast. You know, yeah, put them on your eggs, smash your eggs up, put a little bit of that on your toast, and it's it's heaven. Oh. By the way, there, Junkyard in Wisconsin, and Bobby, you're probably going to be getting a video today or tomorrow. You know, you get them when I get them, so. You don't have to be so particular. But you're probably going to be getting a video tomorrow there, Bobby, from me in your Facebook. Hey, oh, well, if you do that, now you got a scrambled omelet. You want some mushrooms with that there, Junkyard? It is Alexander. We're all missing her. So if you feel like going that far, that's right. Oh. She will be missed. She sure will. So how are you doing today, Alexander? Nice to have you here. Tired. I didn't get a nap in today. So, I was out here for. I was out here till. Oh hell! It was like 5:15 before I went into the, in to watch TV in the bedroom. By the time I did the cannon and stuff, it was 5:15. So. Hey, straighten that rug up. Straighten the rug up. Thank you.
I want bed upstairs.
Okay.
I want bed
Oh. Anybody got anything they want to talk about? Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. It was a shock. Um, she's a nice woman. She's led a good life. I had a cardiac arrest last Thursday and just couldn't come out of it. So at least she's not suffering. I hate to see anybody go through that and suffer. So. Well, I guess. Yep, she's chatting with her husband now. You're right there, Junkyard. Since I haven't got anything much to talk about, and I'm just killing myself right now, I guess I'm going to call it a night. There's a few other live streams that are on. Green Bay Wacky's on. Jamin's on. There's a few other ones. So, yeah, she ain't suffered over it. So, other than me sit there and kill myself in my voice, I'm going to call it a night. And if I can run one tomorrow morning, I'll be on. If I can't, then I'll see you Sunday night. So, but I'll probably be in and out of rooms anyways. But I mean, you know, I'll be on another live stream Sunday night. So, if I'm not on the one tomorrow morning, make sure you check out Bobby. I don't know, Picker, man. This thing's killing me. So, y'all have a great night. God bless. Prayers and peace. Y'all take care. And we will see you tomorrow, hopefully. So, night, everybody. And go see, Green Bay Wacky. I don't know, Picker Rick, you're going to start up a Picker Rick 2 radio live stream tonight? There you go. If he does, be someplace to go. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you later. God bless you all.